being on tour, I've done a ton of tours, countless tours at this point. Definitely had situations where it was, we don't want you performing hip hop, so you gotta go. You know, when you're in the city already, checked into the hotel already got paid your deposit, so, you know, that's that. I mean, I had a situation last year on one of the legs of the In Celebration of Us tour. I think we were in New Hampshire, was it? Well, we were told if Skyzoo touches the stage tonight, the police are coming. And I talked about it on my Instagram. I went on and I did a rant on my Instagram about it at the time. If Skyzoo touches the stage tonight, the police are coming. We're calling the police because we don't want hip hop at this club. But wait, I was already booked to rock at this club like a month ago. We put this deal together. What? So mind you, I still got mine. I still got paid. So that's off the rip. So I'm good. So it wasn't about the money at that point. It was about the respect or lack thereof for our culture, right? It wasn't a Skyzoo thing. It was a hip hop thing. Because I'm like, what does my music reflect and represent and speak about? I'm not running around making records that's gonna incite and bring gangs and all types of activity and things that a club may not want in the establishment. Nah, it wasn't about that. It was about, we don't want this black music, this black culture in here. But yet, we're ready to make money off this black music and culture because we play it. We play it as a bar when people in here having drinks. We're playing hip hop. We're playing hip hop we're playing music that's inspired by hip hop. If it's not directly hip hop, we're playing it all. But yet, we don't want the actual artists to come here, because if they come here, then it's a different thing, right? Because now the fans can reach out and touch them. Now that energy is live. Now, whatever records you playing, if you're playing a record that's speaking on whatever, that energy is there in front of them, and people are like, yo, this energy is right here. I'm into this. Yo, what's up, money? And it could turn into something else, right? But that's an ignorant way to look at it, you know, as opposed to looking at it where the energy is live and it's here and we're celebrating. It's a celebratory moment for whatever the artist is doing, whether it's me or someone else who makes music the opposite of me. You know, if you booked it and you know it's gonna be successful here, you're literally using our culture, right? Your wings is out. Vulture, baby, like, your wings is spread, culture vulture, you know? And like, you're literally playing our music, but you don't want us to rock. And the police are coming? So what do I do in my music? You know? So it was a rude awakening, but I was already woke. I was already up. I was already rise and shine up. So I didn't need it, but I knew what was going on. And like I said, I spoke about it on my Instagram page back in December. It was wild, man, but I got paid, so I was cool because I wasn't leaving without getting paid. That. And, you know, knowing the way it all unfolded, you know, it would seem as if the owner and the promoter were definitely crossing wires and not on the same page. The promoter was doing everything he could to try to get it right and put it in order. But yeah, it just turned into a wild situation that it was like on the NWA skit back in the day when it was like, here's what they think about you. You know, it was that, you know, I just heard the voice. Here's what they think about you. And that's not the first time that happened. That happened to me in Cali last summer. Same thing, you know, where the venue was like, we're done with hip hop. You know, we don't want that here. After we already got booked, got our advance, whatever. I got my bread that night too. I'm getting mine. All the artists watching out there, get yours. You know what I mean? Regardless of whatever. Because we love hip hop, we love music, we love the art, but this is a business at the same time. So any night that I'm out, if I'm on tour, I'm doing a show, I'm doing whatever, that's a night I could be at home with my family, you know what I mean? Like, anytime I'm away from my crib, I'm thinking about, I could be in my crib with my son, which is my favorite thing in the world to do, is be in the house with my son, or be running around with my son, you know what I mean? So like, anytime I'm not home, I'm thinking about what I could be doing at home, so it has to be worth it, right? So like, whether it's a show or studio, whatever it is, it gotta be worth it. It gotta be worth the time and the energy and what you're doing and what you're missing out on. It's my favorite thing in the world to do is to be with Miles. You know what I mean? Like, so the first thing I'm thinking about is, yo, I could be home. So if I'm not gonna be home and I'm gonna deal with all this, I got mine. You know, I still got the bag, I got mine. So I could still provide and take care and do what I do. But it's bigger than the bread, it's bigger than the money. It's about this, and it's about who we are as a people. It's about this, it's about our culture that they keep taking from us, that they say, yeah, we all about that, but we not about that. You about it until you think it's too much to handle, or until you think it's gonna be something else. But it's cool when you know, when you listening to it in your spare time and you making a weird meme video to it, or you know, you drinking a bunch of PBRs and you falling off your rocker and you listening to Dipset. But then when it's time for real Dipset activity to take place, you go a different way. But wait a minute, that's the culture though. Them stories that Dipset and them guys are telling is real stories. That's their real life. And I'm just using them as an example. Those are real things that they really lived at. So when they kicking that, respect that. And if you're gonna sit there and move to it like you all about it, then be all about it. You know what I mean? And if not, then stay away from it, you know?